Ahoy me hearties! Welcome back to Papa Brad's Gaming. Today we're diving deep into the high seas with Bally's Black Rose, now beautifully recreated by Zen Pinball for the AtGames Legends Pinball 4KP. Is it buried treasure or just another shipwreck? Let's find out. Black Rose first hit arcades in 1992, designed by the legendary John Trudeau and programmed by Brian Eddy. Yep, the same guy behind Attack from Mars and Medieval Madness. This table is packed with pirate-themed fun, including cannon shots, sinkable ships, and plenty of swashbuckling action. Now Zen Studios has brought it back with a stunning version for the AtGames 4KP pinball machine, with all the bells and whistles you'd expect from a modern virtual pinball experience. A huge thank you to AtGames for sending me out this table for the purpose of review. First off, let's take a look at the release notes from AtGames for the Williams Pinball Black Rose Legends single pack for the Legends 4KP pinball machine. This is dated February 19th, 2025. Most important thing, let's check out the technical statistics. Black Rose has an average flipper latency of 72.90 milliseconds with a 9.02 millisecond standard deviation and display resolution of 2560 by 1440 pixels. With that being covered, let's take a look at the playfield of Black Rose with a zoomed in camera shot. And let's check out the detail. We can start with the back glass. Black Rose is looking smoking hot, as she should be. Look at the pirates moving around in the background on the ship. This table looks absolutely phenomenal, in my opinion. Super detailed, crisp. This is the kind of Williams table that I have to say, for me, is a must-own and an insta-buy. Absolutely gorgeous artwork. Very good recreation of the actual Black Rose Williams pinball table. Look, there she is. She's checking it out. Something you're only going to get in virtual pinball. With the Jolly Roger, the parrot, cannon. This pirate's moving around. How cool is that? I have to say, I am impressed with the graphics. They really did a great job on this Black Rose pinball table. Even up close, it looks great. Look how good the ramps look. This table absolutely 100% pops. It's got the SSF sound. So if you have the SSF kit installed, you're going to get the full benefit of an SSF equipped pinball. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. To me, this looks incredible. One more shot, and let's jump into some gameplay. Zen's version of Black Rose stays true to the original, but with enhanced visuals and physics that really shine on the ALP 4K's massive 32-inch playfield. You've got the classic shots, the left ramp that feeds the cannon, the right ramp that loops back, and of course the iconic cannon shot that lets you sink enemy ships. One of the standout features of Zen's take is its graphical polish. The lighting, reflection, and animated elements make this version pop and is in a way that is impossible on a real pinball machine. You've got pirates in motion in the background at the very back of the table. You've got the Black Rose herself animated on the left-hand side of the table. And it's just beautifully recreated on this 4KP version. The original Black Rose had some fantastic voice work and music, and Zen's version keeps it all intact. You'll still hear the Black Rose shouting at you to fire the cannon, and the music that brings that adventurous high seas vibe. It's like stepping into a 90s arcade, but with a modern twist. Now, how does it feel to play? Well, Zen's physics have definitely improved over the years, and Black Rose, in my opinion, plays great. The ball movement is fluid, the flippers feel responsive with no lag, and the cannon shot mechanics are spot on. If you've played this table in real life, you'll feel right at home.
By 1689, no merchant ship was safe. From Africa's Guinea coast to India, from the Caribbean to Newfoundland, pirates plied their brutal trade. Vessels caught unprotected were no match for these experienced sea wolves, a bawdy and lawless breed, at once capable of twisted brutality and a strange compassion. But scarcely 30 years later, pirating's golden age had ended. Notorious leaders such as Black Bart, Captain Kidd, and Calico Jack Rackman would become nothing more than a distant memory. However, one figure would be remembered beyond all others, not only for daring exploits and superb seamanship, but for a legendary and timeless beauty. Her name was Black Rose, Queen of the High Seas.
Look smart with those cannons, boys!
Black Rose features a cannon under the playfield. It's fired with the red button on the lockdown. Return fire is achieved when balls rocket back towards the player on the center rail. Players will also encounter a dynamic speech package and the first machine to combine 3 distinct video modes into one game.
A bullseye!
Operators will notice that a true pitch level has been mounted along the right shooter rail, standard equipment on all Bally games. Your aim is to first pirate jewels and treasure from another ship. Then load your cannon and ultimately sink it. Lighting all the letters in the words "Sink Ship" will let you attempt that final broadside. Black Rose begins with a skill shot to any one of the targets on the first 3 bank. A successful shot will open Davy Jones' locker. The locker can also be opened a few other ways, with successive shots around the upper small loop, by completing all 3 stand-up target banks, or by executing the 3-bank ricochet shot. Once the locker has been opened, a shot to it will load the cannon. Hitting one of the major targets will award an additional Sink Ship letter. Hitting the flashing targets will result in a letter plus the displayed feature. When all the letters are lit, sink the ship with a cannon shot to the broadside popper. Multi-ball will start when balls are locked in the Pirate's Cove. The lock can be activated a number of ways. By completing the word lock over the return and drain lanes. The lock might be lit after a successful video game. Polly, the game's random feature, can award lock lit. Or it can be earned with repeated shots to the Pirate's Cove itself. After one ball is locked, 2-ball multi-ball will start. During 2-ball multi-ball, the shot to one of the 3 major ramps will spot the player 1 sink ship letter. Sending both balls back to the Pirate's Cove will begin 3-ball multi-ball. Now, the major ramp shots will be worth 2 sink ship letters. During multi-ball, players should try to collect the jewels and treasure chests. Collecting all 10 will begin the hidden treasure bonus, when all major targets are worth big points. During single ball play, the game will cycle through the 7 masked values, which are collected with a shot to the broadside popper. Awards include ramp millions, treasure chest, as well as the game's 3 video modes. Collecting all the masked values lights the jackpot, which is collected with a shot up the left ramp. Another way to win big points is with the 2- and 3-way combination shots. The 2-way combo begins at the upper right flipper. The ball is then directed to the left loop, which feeds the lower left flipper. One final shot to the jet bumpers collects the 2-way combo award. The 3-way award is collected by executing a 2-way combo after a shot up the left ramp or after the ball has exited the jet bumpers through the lower rollover. Shots to the whirlpool ramp build these values towards extra ball. One effective initial strategy is to complete this self-feeding shot repeatedly so as to collect an extra ball and light the lock in the process. Let's take a look at the cannon mechanism mounted under the playfield. High velocity is achieved through the catapult, which first debuted on Big Guns and Taxi. Once loaded, the catapult will oscillate, allowing the player to select his shot. This movement is achieved by means of a geared motor located at the base of the unit. No wires are connected to the fire button itself. Instead, there is a pressure-sensitive membrane switch mounted on the cabinet. A theme that has captured the imagination of the world for centuries has now been brought to life inside this bold, colourful cabinet. Black Rose succeeds because it combines this kind of recognition with novel play features never before seen on any pinball machine. 3 separate video modes, high-velocity ramps, a powerful rotating cannon, return fire, and an unprecedented cast of bawdy characters. Now is the time to embark on your own profitable voyage with Black Rose, Queen of the High Seas.
So is Black Rose worth adding to your virtual pinball collection? Absolutely. Whether you're a fan of the original or discovering it for the first time, Zen has done an amazing job bringing this classic pinball to the AtGames Legends 4KP. The visuals and sound are top-notch. The gameplay is just as fun as ever, and it's an absolute must-play for pirate-loving pinball fans. So what do you think about Zen's Black Rose? Have you played it on the AtGames Legends 4KP yet? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more arcade and pinball action from Papa Brad's Gaming. Until next time, keep flipping, game on, and as always, stay legit.